has the ability to take over a game. So what do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you
No.
pull him in at varying levels. Because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
They run. Devontae Freeman. And he'll get about 3 as he takes
I just started a new one, so.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. 20. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. It's caught. Nelson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Found it.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. This is Freeman on 1st and 10.
Yeah, I started a new one.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33.
I didn't know if it was working.
It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion.
Nah, just like go back and like refresh it. I'm watching it on my phone. It's working.
In this case, that play got bottled up.
Brady now to throw.
Oh.
Completes it to Julio Jones. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Just type in Rayshon McCall.
For 14 there and a 1st down. A couple of 1st downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. Now a handoff. It's Freeman.
And then you'll see what.
Down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Yeah, that's our video.
And this is why aggressive defense coordinators love to blitz. It
was me singing the song.
They end up taking their attention to the blitzers.
Yeah.
Freed up the D lineman to make the play.
I can tell the stream is working now.
He's going to take this across the 50 and into Saints territory. The Pro Bowler Chris Harris is in on the tackle.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
To throw is Brady.
He lost him.
And he's taken down. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles.
All right, I'll go check.
Offense have done to adjust and account for that.
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest ones, maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. Bortles now on 1st down. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And they work this out past the 25. With 23 yards on the play.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches. And they're trying to create one there. Getting into the...
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it all the way down to the 28-yard line. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 47 yards. Throwing on 1st down is Bortles. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jermaine Gresham, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Saints have taken the early lead. Extra point good by Gostkowski. And it's now a 7-0 game. Gostkowski now to kick it. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Here comes the Falcon offense now as they get set to take over here. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line.
Hey, boy, Bryce watching film. I just realized that.
Leverage guys, win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win 1st down. You win 2nd down.
Ah, shit.
Inside the 35. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 44 yards. Well, it's one thing to grab it with one hand, but when you make a catch of that distance, quite another.
Yes, sir. I mean, that one right there, we keep talking about the high-flying antics that we're seeing from receivers nowadays. Doesn't matter what spot they start in. But when it actually does happen in the heat of battle, it brings me right out of my seat.
Let's go on. No, 66.
Alongside Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin, it's the Falcons in possession to begin quarter number 2. They've got a 2nd down and 8 to start things out.
Hold 50. Blue 20. Like 20. Gold bandit. Attack.
A handoff, Devontae Freeman. And only able to muster a couple, down to about the 27. 2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive, not much sense.
Like 20. 20.
Brady going to throw.
Oh, man, that should have been a pick.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Tackle made there by Haloti Ngata.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Like 20. Wide. Like 20.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the longtime Bengal, Leon Hall. And he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they throw an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
And he'll be taken down at the 18. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. A free 5 yards as the defense jumps.
I know it's an anticipation game for them, but it's also a reaction game, and they reacted poorly on that one.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Throwing now is Bortles. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They'll give him a yard on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
So right, so right.
Here's Bortles to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And got his man complete. It's a big play there for the Saints. 41 yards.
That's a big-time pitch and catch right there. And, partner, I remember the days when quarterbacks would try this. They were holding their breath. But nowadays, they're counting on their receiver to be just a little bit better than the defensive back when it's one-on-one and the ball's in the air like that.
Geno Atkins, the Pro Bowler, in there on the stop.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
Early down stuffs to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Lucy.
Throwing his Bortles on third down. On the check down, he finds Kamara. And he'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And a gain there of 11 yards. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot at the end zone.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. Bortles to throw on second down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Antoine Bethea. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Falcon defense has a touchdown. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way. And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. On play action, it's Bortles. He's going to air one out. And this is, oh my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed.
Yeah, I saw.
And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
I knew.
Tyreek Hill with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
Ain't no way you were covering like that, Jay Reed.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Oh, swear to God.
Complete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're saying.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Here's Brady under a heavy rush, and down he goes. D. Ford in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 for him now on the year. The Falcons on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. Working from the gun, it's Brady. And the pressure gets to him again. D. Ford. And now the Saints are going to take a timeout on defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's Matt Weil now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And it's fielded at the 34. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, New Orleans. Tyreek Hill, his 21st touchdown of the season. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. You know, the man on our cover, John Madden, so synonymous with these Thanksgiving Day games. He was on TV for these from 81 to 01, giving out the turkey leg award and turducken he always talked about, especially when you got a guy going off like this. I think he would be a good recipient of the turkey leg award.
Well, he's definitely already worked on that leg. Is it possible he could end up getting the whole turkey?
Yeah, give him a thigh.
Turducken. And it's really great that you mentioned Coach Madden because everyone knows him from this. Everyone knows him from the broadcast booth. Remember, he won a Super Bowl as a head coach.
Yep, he did indeed. But right now, we are watching maybe one of those turkey leg performances with his second touchdown there.
Wait, 20. 380. Wait, 10.
The drive will start with a carry by Devontae Freeman. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line. And the Saints signal for another timeout, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. Brady to throw on second down. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
Wait, 20. Regular.
On third and long, it's Brady.
Oh, you were supposed to.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
So we've reached halftime here on the Thanksgiving night, as we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Set now to go for the third quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. They'll take it out past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Out come the Saints now. They'll go on offense first here to begin the third quarter. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really...
That's caught at the 25. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big-time play there for New Orleans. 55 yards. Into the red zone. It's Bortles. He finds Ross right side. It's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. Bortles going to throw. The quick slant caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Third touchdown pass of the game for Blake Bortles. And the Saints now add 6 to their lead. Skowski the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
It looked like he was about to try to smack my shit if it was a fake.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use, just something to get you off to a quick start.
Freeman again.
What a guy. No.
And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. On third down, Devontae Freeman.
Oh.
A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, this guy, he's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
A little nervous. Pants feel a little wet. Might have been a little nervous.
Carry by Devontae Freeman. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Freeman. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Go 50.
Now the pitch to Freeman. Sheds off the tackle. Devontae Freeman, they're not going to get him. Touchdown, Falcons.
Yeah, you already know.
Devontae Freeman hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons cut into that lead. This time, the extra point up and good. And that will get them one closer. Here's Myers.
He gonna kick it out the sideline.
The Saints coming out now to take the field. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just do the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something.
I mean, he get out of the end zone. It was like, that was probably what was going to happen anyway.
Back up now, the former Badger, Melvin Gordon. And he'll work his way across the 30 to the 32. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. Going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and about 7 left.
3rd quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Oh my God.
He's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Give him a couple on the run as it brings up a 4th down. Oh, look at this play call.
This man is tired. freak.
And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position.
Man, finna run tall sweet to the right. He's trying to change the play now.
On 1st down, Brady. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the
Yeah, I read you like a book, Jerry.
on 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep two hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. And once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
That ain't gonna work.
And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. On 3rd down. That's Freeman. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a
Come on, Jerry, taking a field goal.
Sometimes, if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this score will stay right where it is.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it. And this one winds up no good.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll start on the ground. This is Gordon on 1st down. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this.
All your players getting hurt, bro. Messing up my tempo. They faking injuries. Slow down the tempo.
Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
So me.
On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there. It's going to bring up a 4th down. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first.
Oh my, sort of.
The football, it's loose.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now they'll run it on the toss. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The Pro Bowler, Brent Grimes, brings him down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Under 4 to play now. Clock running. 3rd down. Now Bortles.
Oh my God.
Down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Cameron Wake in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. They'll go for it. It's Bortles. Deep ball for Goodwin. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. Marquise Goodwin with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Saints add on to their lead. Well, it was 4th down, so there was pressure to begin with, and then you make a one-handed catch like that. What a play.
Just when you thought your blood pressure couldn't get any higher after having called for it on 4th down, you see a one-handed catch being attempted. I'm sure it spiked at that point for all the guys on that side of the field, and instead they get a chance to celebrate. What a tremendous catch, bringing it down for the touchdown.
And they will get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for
My kicker just got that leg.
So out come the Falcons now. They go play action here on 1st down. He's going to let this one go deep. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier.
You an asshole.
32-yard line.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
So after the INT, it's Bortles. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun. He'll rifle this one deep right side.
Bro.
Jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
It certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
They fake the handoff. Now Bortles. And now another one thrown incomplete.
And that's a crusher right there. Had his man open for a 1st down, threw a fastball when that wasn't necessary. Incomplete pass. When are these quarterbacks going to learn? You don't get extra points.
You gotta stop me one more time. You get it at 32.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. On play action, now Bortles. He's going to air one out. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Another carry for the workhorse tonight.
The boy running that rock.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken
Yeah.
down.
Yes, what do you mean?
Down. Again, they'll run with Freeman. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now
You're going to have to put that ball in the air now.
First time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up in a 2-minute warning. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
Oh!
And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Eli Apple. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games. And now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt and in a big way.
Just don't tell me anything. Oh.
That one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Time for a break. This
For me?
all over but the shouting. We'll finish it after this.
I'm running the football.
second down, here's Bortles. Over the middle, that's caught by Ross. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the #3 man of the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to...
He's got it at the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans.
They better watch out being that safety now.
His second touchdown.
That safety a lot of responsibility.
Saints now add 6 to their lead.
You can be a linebacker.
Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air, because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listen to
I try not
class.
to.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Atlanta now coming out on the field. They're doing big.
What is man gassing?
I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares?"
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 48, and they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. Facing this 4th quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. They'll start the drive with a run by Gordon. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now they'll run it on the toss. A spin. And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5.
He was hoping to get to the edge, but they did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't let him outside where they can really shred your defense.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. Now they'll run it on the toss. And some space here. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to 2. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
Now that's the kind of run that fires up an entire team. Tackled at the 2-yard line.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Gostkowski with the extra point, and the lead will swell by 1 more. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Here comes the Atlanta offense.
Oh, my gosh.
Ready to take over here. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows? You may meet up with this team again.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Brady now on 1st down.
Oh, shit.
He's going to let it fly.
I swear to God.
It's going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Julio Jones with touchdown number 8.
Why are you faking it?
And the Falcons are in for 6.
Yeah, that counts for their team. I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one.
Here's Myers now.
Uh-oh, Bryce. Oh.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchdown. Back out onto the field now comes the New Orleans offense. They have the dream scenario you hope for coming into the game. Just one kneel here, and this game should be over.
And it's always the final play of preparation each week. The practicing of the kneel-down formation, the victory formation. We've got a game in hand, and that's all they're going to want to do now. They'll put someone back deep just in case something goes haywire. But all in all, take the snap, kneel down, and shake hands. Yes, get out of there.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 25, 2nd and 10.
Lucy, Lucy. 372. Lucy.
Bortles going to throw here. Buying time to his left. Throw left side, complete to Ross.
Bryce. Oh my God.
For the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipping on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little land gap, a little extra on top.
Now the final act of this victory, the extra point. Oh, and it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing.
I did not think that was going to work. Yeah, he really leaped over him.
But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did.
Good game, Jay Reed.
Clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they?
Who said that?
That number of points, continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
No. Yes, you are.
So for the Saints, the perfect season remains intact as they move to 11-0 on the year. And now they get the weekend off as they get a little extra.
I feel like
face the Dallas
let me turn the
Cowboys.
broadcast off.
Meanwhile, for Atlanta, it's starting to look like it won't